Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their—
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they—
Regardless, it was a pointless act.
Definitely something I wouldn't do.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have—
Okay, then who— I'm sorry, but
But what happened?
Well, why don't we just vote—
Majority rules?
Yeah, our necks are on the line.
Does no one have any other thoughts? Oh! As a matter of fact, I do have— Oh, you.
Celes y sus mierdas.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get—
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk.
No. That—
Oh! Trying to— Hello? What?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms. Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for...
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
I know you don't want to consider it, but... I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top and these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally... When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique. But even the classics... Oh, and I should also mention... Huh? Which means, only someone who had been...
Then either it was Makoto who lived...
So, Makoto...
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note...
But why?
The note was likely her way... She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate...
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do... Huh? Would you like to... Very well then. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room...
No, that's wrong! The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's...
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up...
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other. So switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was...
Right.
Okay, then...
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who... So the only other person besides me...
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader to check. She would only have written that if she knew. But why would she switch? She wanted someone to come to the room she was in. And
what?
Inviting someone to your room, but not...
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she... Invited. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was whoever she invited over... We figured it out! We know who did it!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies...
Yes, I think you're right.
Then...
That reminds me. There was a
Oh yeah,
What Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it seems pretty likely that the killer...
How the hell could you possibly know that?
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her right there where her wrist is all swollen. It sure is. You barely have to touch that stuff, and there's some on her wrist.
I got it! Because she got hit.
I see.
Alright, then it's about time. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
No, it's wrong! Actually, no. Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it.
Something sharp? You mean...
Stop jumping ahead!
If the sword was used first, if you were going to attack with the sword...
That's true. With the sheath...
Okay, so...
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe in that situation, there wouldn't be any...
So you're saying the sword was initially...
Which means whoever had the...
I think I get it! So the culprit came in. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka, so she grabbed the sword to defend herself. Then, after they broke her wrist...
Sorry, but I don't think
What? How the hell...
because she never held the sword at all.
I got it! You're talking about her palm. The palms of her hands were perfectly clean.
How can you know that?
Like I said before, the gold... In fact, if you look, it's safe to assume that's because whoever... There's really no way she could have picked it up.
Maybe she washed her hands.
Sorry.
Why do you say that?
No, that's not it. I got it! According to the Monokuma file, in other words, at nighttime.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, you're no different.
I'm not sure.
Insult, obviously. So anyway, if Sayaka the killer is the only one... But hold on. If that's right...
I got it! Sayaka?
But we already said that.
The person with the knife attacked first.
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand?
No, far from it. It's almost... She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the... And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and...
Indeed. These are all the...
Which brings up another point. Maybe the reason was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
See?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted, and by committing the murder there, but for that to work, the target had to... If the target knew she had switched rooms.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan... For one thing, even if her plan worked...
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of... I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all...
Plus, she was a totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar.
Wait, then...
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan... She launched her attack with the knife. That must be when her wrist got broken.
The tables were suddenly turned on her.
Just hold on! Because...
Hey! You're being super... Wouldn't it be awful if I had...
Oh, yeah.
Makoto, right now you just... If we can't uncover who murdered...
easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right? No, that's wrong. There still might be one clue. Left. Dining. Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She 110.
Well, before we get, can we really be sure that...
I got it! Her left index finger. That could only be because she used that.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use...
Sure. I think we can all agree. What the heck do those numbers...
Hey, Chihiro. You're a
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer. Of course.
Oh!
Huh? What?
No, it's just... Oh, don't these first two, 1-1, look like...
Ah, you're right. The connect looking at it now.
Whoa. You might have...
But even if that really isn't...
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh my god.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part, so who's...
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery... It was if you turn the message, it becomes the letter L-E-O-N. What the hell are you talking about? It's just a bunch of random squiggles.
No, it's not. She wrote that message on the wall behind. In that position, she couldn't move to write normal. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, try it for yourself if you want. Write something
That sounds like one hell... I'm the killer? You can't...
If you're not the killer, then why did you
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
I got it! You mean... the burnt shirt piece...
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must... And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim...
But one piece burned off.
And the killer didn't notice. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric...
Yeah, I mean...
That's right! There are plenty of others. With just that one little charred piece, you're right. That alone isn't it.
Are you finally starting to understand?
Yeah. Oh.
Guarde, no cargué.
Shoot! I got it! If you look closely... Oh yeah, that's you can't reach the incinerator with, and obviously you need the key to get in. So the killer had to be whoever was in. The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator. No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how...
But if you can't get past the...
Yes, you could.
What is it, some kind of glass ball?
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal...
But how...
I got it!
Ah, ya
The
está.
killer simply took aim at the All they had to do was hit that switch. And through that, remember what you said before? Hifumi had the key. was because the killer was able to hit once they got in the incinerator going.
Hey, come on!
All you have to do is look at the scene to note the shards of broken glass. If the killer had been on cleaning duty.
Wait, no!
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator, the pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw. Could someone really...
That's right! There's difficult, absolutely. I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate... Do you have any idea how...
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have...
You still won't admit it? Makoto, go ahead and review them with that.
Listen to me! What the heck? Say what you want me on. But now here's what happened. Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, from what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hero simply forgot. Oddies, Chris, you went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And seeing the ball, you thought...
So, Leon.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course, I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theory without evidence. It's all bullshit.
Well then, I guess this is as good as Makoto. When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, instead, they must...
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Here's your proof! You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Here's your proof! You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Where's your proof?
This should prove it. The screws on the bathroom. I wonder what kind of tool.
I mean...
Oh yeah, I'm pretty...
And that must be what he used.
But the toolkit in my room...
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room.
Only the boys got toolkits.
Okay, then...
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your... The screwdriver will show some...
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stu!
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Vamos a dejar el F de Leon para que venga. Para que lo veas a Marty. Nice. Un perfecto.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. You all have a lever in front of you. Oh, just make triple sure you vote for... Okay, who will be chosen as the Blackened? What's it gonna be?
Bling, bling, bling. Who is found guilty? Leon. 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 Leon kuat. Yep, acertamos. El culpable es Leon.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
But...
You son of a bitch!
I didn't have a choice. So, that's...
None of you are any different!
I was just...
Hey, come on!
No matter what happens,
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Phew!
That's enough. Calm down.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Yes, indeed.
Punishment? You mean... execution?
Wait a second!
Yeah, that's it.
Is that okay? Do you understand?
So...
Oh!
Unbelievable. Hey,
Chills! Chills! Kills!
Hola, ¿quién está conectado y viéndome? ¿Eres tú, Sam? Pues no. Bueno, ¿por qué te sigo? Preguntaré para saludar conocer a la gente que tengo. Me parece educado. Sí, yo sé que son muy pedófilos. Como te digo.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
No, 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 no!
Nah, vamos a dejar aquí. Hola, ¿hay alguien? ¿Alguien vino? Justo ahora que se fue. Estaba luchando, ¿no? Tuvo que subir en mal momento. Complicado. Seguramente tiene que luchar. Había muerto. Tiene que luchar, ¿no? Pero ya estoy. Así que ahora sigamos. Vamos a desconectar esto de aquí un momento. Vamos a esperar cierta persona a que me conteste y se ponga y se vendrá. Ay, bueno, luego de la actualización por feliz. No sabía que había perdido con tan luchando, por Dios. Creo que sí. 50.000. Vamos de aquí. Vamos exactamente aquí. Y se viene ahora F. Literalmente se viene F. Pues. Chis. Ay. A ver. YouTube. Bueno, voy a cortar aquí. Saco de vuelvo conexión, lo dejo aquí y me voy a hacer cosas. Tengo que hacer cosas.